Welcome to our channel. Today, we're diving deep into the fascinating world of the Amish and their remarkable ability to stockpile food essentials that last forever. In an age where convenience often trumps tradition, the Amish community stands as a testament to the benefits of sustainable living and self-sufficiency. The Amish lifestyle is characterized by simplicity, family values, and a strong connection to the land. Their approach to food preservation is not only practical but also reflects their deep-seated beliefs in community and resourcefulness. With limited access to modern refrigeration, the Amish have developed an array of time-honored techniques for preserving food, ensuring they can thrive through harsh winters and uncertain times. In this video, we'll explore the secrets behind their stockpiling practices, delving into the types of foods they preserve, the techniques they employ, and the cultural significance of food within their communities. Whether you're looking to enhance your own food storage practices or simply curious about Amish life, there's something here for everyone. 2. Understanding Amish values and lifestyle. The Amish are known for their distinct way of life, which is rooted in a set of core beliefs and values that emphasize simplicity, humility, and community. Central to Amish culture is the belief in living a life that is reflective of their Christian faith, focusing on service to others and the importance of family. Connection to the land. Amish communities primarily reside in rural areas where they cultivate their own food. This connection to the land is vital, as they depend on farming for sustenance. By growing their own crops and raising livestock, the Amish maintain a sustainable lifestyle that allows them to be self-sufficient. The farming practices of the Amish are often organic, adhering to methods that have been passed down through generations. They avoid the use of synthetic fertilizers and pesticides, opting instead for natural farming techniques that enrich the soil and promote biodiversity. This respect for the land not only supports their food production but also aligns with their values of stewardship and care for God's creation. Community and family roles. In Amish society, the family unit is the cornerstone of community life. Each family member plays a role in food production and preservation, from planting and harvesting crops to canning and storing food. This collective effort fosters a strong sense of community, as families often share resources and knowledge with one another. The Amish also hold seasonal gatherings, where families come together to share skills and learn from each other. These gatherings might include workshops on canning, drying, and other preservation techniques, ensuring that traditional methods are kept alive and passed down to future generations. 3. The importance of food preservation. Food preservation is not merely a practical necessity for the Amish, it's a way of life that is intertwined with their cultural identity. Historically, food preservation methods were developed out of necessity, allowing families to survive through harsh winters when fresh produce was scarce. Historical context. Before modern refrigeration, communities worldwide relied on various preservation techniques to store food for the off-season. The Amish adapted these methods, focusing on techniques that suited their rural lifestyle. As a result, they developed a rich knowledge base around food preservation that has evolved over centuries. Reasons for stockpiling food. The Amish stockpile food for several reasons. First and foremost, it provides a sense of security. Knowing that they have a sufficient supply of food allows families to weather any challenges that might arise, such as crop failures or economic hardships. This foresight and planning reflect a mindset that values sustainability and resourcefulness. Additionally, stockpiling food reduces dependence on outside markets. The Amish often prefer to grow, preserve, and consume their own food, which helps maintain their independence and fosters self-sufficiency. This approach also ensures that they have access to healthy, wholesome food throughout the year. 4. Types of foods that last forever. Let's delve into the specific types of foods that the Amish commonly stockpile, focusing on their storage methods and culinary uses. 1. Grains. Grains such as wheat, corn, and oats are staples in the Amish diet. These foods are rich in carbohydrates and can be stored for long periods if kept in a cool, dry place. The Amish often grind their grains into flour for baking bread, pancakes, and other dishes. Storing grains in airtight containers can extend their shelf life, preventing pests and spoilage. 2. Legumes. Dried beans, lentils, and peas are another essential food source. They are packed with protein and can last for years when stored in a cool, dry place. The Amish often soak and cook these legumes for soups, stews, and casseroles. Incorporating legumes into their meals not only boosts nutrition but also provides variety in their diet. 3. Canned goods. Canning is a prevalent practice among the Amish. Families preserve fruits, vegetables, and even meats in jars, using methods that have been honed over generations. The canning process involves heating food in jars to kill bacteria and create a vacuum seal. Properly sealed jars can last for several years, providing delicious options during the winter months. 4. Pickled foods. Pickling is another method the Amish utilize for preserving food. Pickles, sauerkraut, and other fermented foods not only extend the shelf life of produce but also add unique flavors to meals. The fermentation process enhances the nutritional value of the food, making it a popular choice in Amish kitchens. 5. Natural sweeteners. Natural sweeteners like honey and maple syrup have indefinite shelf lives. The Amish often use these products in baking and cooking, making them essential pantry items. Honey, in particular, is prized for its health benefits and versatility in recipes. 6. Salt and sugar. Salt is vital for preserving meats and enhancing flavor. The Amish often cure meats with salt, allowing them to store these items for months. Sugar, like honey, has a long shelf life and is commonly used in canning and baking. Both salt and sugar are fundamental components of the Amish pantry. 7. Dehydrated foods. Dehydration is a traditional method for preserving fruits and vegetables. The Amish often dry apples, tomatoes, and herbs, which can last for months when stored properly. Dried foods are not only lightweight and easy to store but also retain much of their nutritional value. 8. Frozen foods. While refrigeration is limited, many Amish families have freezers powered by alternative energy sources. They may freeze seasonal fruits and vegetables to enjoy year-round. Freezing is an effective way to preserve the freshness of produce, ensuring a diverse diet throughout the year. Let's discuss the specific techniques the Amish use to preserve food, providing practical tips for viewers to implement these methods at home. 6. Food preservation techniques. 1. Canning. Canning is one of the most significant methods employed by the Amish for food preservation. The process involves several crucial steps to ensure food safety and longevity. Preparation. The first step in canning is preparing the food. This includes washing, peeling, chopping, and cooking as necessary. For fruits, this may involve slicing them and cooking them briefly to enhance flavor and texture. Sterilization. Jars must be sterilized before use. The Amish typically wash jars in hot soapy water and then submerge them in boiling water for a few minutes. This process kills any bacteria that could cause spoilage. Filling the jars. The prepared food is packed into jars, leaving the recommended headspace at the top. This space is crucial for creating a vacuum seal during the canning process. Sealing the jars. Lids are placed on the jars, and the jars are sealed according to the specific canning method used. Water bath canning is suitable for high-acid foods like fruits, while pressure canning is used for low-acid foods like vegetables and meats. Processing. The jars are processed in a boiling water bath or pressure canner for a specified time. This step is essential for killing bacteria and sealing the jars. Cooling and storing. After processing, the jars are removed and allowed to cool. Once cooled, the seals are tested to ensure they are airtight. Properly canned foods can last for years when stored in a cool, dark place. 2. Root cellaring. Root cellaring is a traditional method for storing fruits and vegetables that thrive in cool, dark, and humid environments. Creating a root cellar. Many Amish homes include a root cellar, which can be a dedicated underground space or a cool, dark corner of the basement. The key is to maintain a stable temperature and humidity level. Storage techniques. Vegetables like potatoes, carrots, and beets can be stored in bins or crates lined with straw to absorb excess moisture. Apples and pears can also be stored in a root cellar, but they must be kept separate from other produce to prevent spoilage. Benefits. Root cellaring allows the Amish to extend the life of their produce, providing fresh vegetables throughout the winter months. 3. Drying and dehydrating. Drying food is another age-old technique that the Amish use to preserve fruits and vegetables. Sun drying. Traditionally, the Amish would lay fruits and vegetables out in the sun to dry. This method is best suited for hot, dry climates. Dehydrators. Many Amish families now use electric dehydrators or ovens to dry food more efficiently. The drying process removes moisture, preventing spoilage and concentrating flavors. Commonly dried foods. Apples, tomatoes, and herbs are frequently dried and stored in airtight containers. Dried foods can be rehydrated and used in various recipes throughout the year. 4. Fermentation. Fermentation is a unique preservation method that enhances the nutritional value of food while extending its shelf life. The fermentation process. Commonly fermented foods in Amish culture include sauerkraut and pickles. The process involves submerging vegetables in a brine solution, allowing beneficial bacteria to thrive while preventing harmful ones from growing. Health benefits. Fermented foods are rich in probiotics, which can promote gut health and improve digestion. The Amish often include these foods in their meals for both preservation and health benefits. 5. Smoking and salting. Smoking and salting are effective methods for preserving meats and fish. Smoking techniques. The Amish often smoke meats, such as ham and bacon, using wood chips to impart flavor while drying out the meat. This method helps inhibit bacterial growth. Curing with salt. Salting meats involves applying salt to draw out moisture. The Amish have traditional recipes for curing meats that can keep them edible for months. 7. The role of community in food preservation. Importance of knowledge sharing. Community is at the heart of Amish culture, and this is especially true when it comes to food preservation. The exchange of knowledge and skills helps ensure that preservation techniques are passed down through generations. Workshops and gatherings. Throughout the year, Amish families gather for workshops to share their expertise. These gatherings provide an opportunity for families to learn from one another, practice preservation techniques, and reinforce community bonds. Collaborative canning days. Many communities organize canning days where families come together to preserve seasonal harvests. This collaborative effort not only makes the process more efficient, but also fosters a sense of camaraderie among participants. Thank you for joining me today to explore the secrets behind how the Amish stockpile their food. If you found this video insightful, please like, subscribe, and share it with others who might be interested in learning about traditional living practices. Until next time, embrace simplicity and sustainability in your own life.